So what is going on, people, and welcome to episode 57, the final episode of this FIFA 21 series here with Barnsley. If you are looking forward to this episode, then make sure that you pop a like on there for me, subscribe to the channel, and well, as you can see, it is FA Cup final day. The shirt is back out. Got to be looking my smartest for the trip to Wembley for the FA Cup final, but we have made it. Unfortunately, it's not the Europa League final that maybe we were hoping for, but still a final. We can go out with a bang. The lighting at the moment isn't great. I did have my light on just now, but putting my shirt on, I managed to actually smash my light bulb. So that went well. So if the lighting's not great, apologies. But yeah, so let me show you how we have got there. Then we will cover the second half. Like we did in the last episode, we'll sort of cover the results that are between then and now, and then we'll play the Spurs game, and then we'll just sort of wrap up the same. So without any further ado, let's have a look at the results since the last episode. So then the month of February was fairly mixed, but we did have success in the right areas, I suppose you could say. We started off with a 2-0 defeat to Liverpool. These sides away from home, you can normally get a good result. For whatever reason at home, they really turn it up, and you'll see the inconsistency has returned once again. Yeah, 2-0 defeat to Liverpool. We then won 1-0. I believe that was away at Başakşehir, so that was a really good result. Gave us the advantage into the home leg. We then drew 1-1 with Wolves in the Premier League before another 1-1 draw with Başakşehir meant we went through 2-1 on aggregate. We scored early. They then scored in the second half, and it made it rather tentative. But yeah, we managed to hold on to progress. Another 1-1 draw, 3 in a row, this time against Everton in the league. And then I was saying about the big teams and how away from home you can win. And we did exactly that, a 1-0 win away at City in the Cup. And well, that's part of the reason that we are here today. But yeah, magnificent win. Won there in the league and in the cup this season. Really impressive. We move into the month of March then. And again, more success. 2-1 victory away at Arsenal in the Premier League. More from them to come in a moment. We then drew Bayer Leverkusen in the next round. The round of 16 in the Europa League. Yep. 1-0 win away again in Germany. Really good performance. A 3-0 win then at Palace. I believe that was a quarter-final stage of the FA Cup. But yeah, convincing win. Palace not great this season. Another 1-1 draw in the second leg at home against Leverkusen. But it was enough to see us through 2-1 on aggregate. And then a hard-fought 2-1 win actually against West Brom. Must be said, they are in the relegation zone. I'm pretty sure they got relegated. But yeah, tougher than previous trips there. But we did manage to come away with a win. And then after the international break, 3-2 defeat at home to Man United. It was a really good game. I think we went 1-0 up, then they went 2-1 up, and then we brought it back, but in the last few minutes they grabbed a winning goal. So a really good game. Disappointing to come out on the wrong side of it though. And then I said there was more to come from Arsenal. Well, we started the month of April with a shocking run of results. We drew Arsenal in the quarter-final of the Europa League. 2-1 home defeat in the first leg gave us it all to do at the Emirates. And then we were beaten 2-0 by Chelsea at home in the Premier League. A 2-1 win for Arsenal in the second leg at their place meant that they progressed 4-2 on aggregate into the semi-finals of the Europa League. We'll have a look at European competition later after the Spurs game. And then a 2-1 defeat most recently against Spurs in the league at their place. So form would suggest, well, and considering their league finish as well, Spurs would definitely be favourites for this game. But we bounced back, 3 wins in a row, a 2-0 win at home to Southampton. Just, one of those sides we've been capable of beating easily this season. And on this occasion it was no less. A 2-0 win. And then FA Cup semi-final, 2-0 against Norwich. Norwich a championship side at this point, but they managed to get to the semi-final. I can't remember who was in the other semi-final. Obviously Spurs, but I can't remember the other team. Might have been Chelsea actually. Definitely got the luckiest side of the draw. I actually put out a rotated side for this one. They managed to get the job done. So that's our route to the final. And then a 3-1 win against Palace in the league to finish off the month of April before moving into May. And well, it's not been we're not coming into this one in great form. A surprise 2-1 defeat at home to Newcastle. Yeah, there was not really a lot to be said about that. It was just sloppy in that game, to be honest. A 2-2 draw away at Leicester. This was a rearranged game, I think, because of our Europa League exploits. But yeah, 2-2 in that game. Again, sort of topsy-turvy, but we come out with a point. And then on the final day of the Premier League season, a 2-0 home defeat at City. They managed to get their revenge on us. And like I said, when the big teams come to your town, it's a bit harder to deal with them. So that is the results for this season. And indeed, as you can see, we have one more game before we can end this series. If we have a look at the Premier League table as it finished.
Sorry, I couldn't quite hear you. Could you please repeat what you said?
I definitely wasn't talking to Siri. So this is how the Premier League finished then. We actually finished in 9th. Inconsistent towards the end of the season. And yeah, 13 defeats in our 38 games is really not good enough. 9 draws, 16 wins. Finished on 57 points. A healthy goal difference, it must be said, but conceding too many goals and dropping too many points. So yeah, a little disappointing. Liverpool win the league by some margin, 16 points. So yeah, they were evidently the best side this season. City finished second, Villa finished third, shout out to them. And then Chelsea just a point behind in fourth. United pick up 5th spot, Spurs in 6th, West Ham, Leicester and Arsenal in the top half. And if we look towards the bottom, Sheffield Wednesday finished bottom, probably as you would expect, to be honest. West Brom also went down. Burnley went down. Sheffield United, I think the last time we looked, were occupying that last relegation space. So they've somehow survived, and it is instead Burnley who are going down. So 9th place finish. Yeah, we've shown a kind of regress from last season, which is a little disappointing. But, like I said, the FA Cup final today, that, you know, if we can go out with a bang and winning a trophy, I don't think we've won many trophies, if any, in this series, apart from we won the playoffs in the Championship. But it could, yeah, it would be an interesting game. Will you make changes to the lineup? We'll try and rise to the occasion. I'd rather go full strength, to be honest. It's the FA Cup final. Will you be making changes? We're not going to panic. We're going to play our game. We have had success against Spurs in the save. How can your team find consistency? The boys are working hard at it. Like I said, not coming into this one in a great run of form, but a one-off game at Wembley especially, you never know. Let's play the FA Cup final.
At long last, the wait is over. A warm welcome to Wembley. This is Derek Ray, joined in the commentary box by Lee Dixon, and we're approaching kick-off time in what promises to be a spectacular FA Cup final. It's Barnsley up against Tottenham Hotspur.
Hi Derek, well I'm biased because I'm English through and through. What a special place for a cup final this is. I absolutely love this place, and those players are in for a real treat. What a chance to put your name up in lights. Really looking forward to this, I really am.
Well, you can probably see why we're focusing on this fellow as one to watch. Lee, in particular, what do you expect to see from his game?
He's on the ball all the time, and his ability on the ball is absolutely phenomenal. He doesn't pass the ball away, he lends it to his teammates because he wants it back. Very difficult to get the ball off him.
Right, so here we are then, the FA Cup final. I'll leave some of the opening intro to the game in there, although I forgot to turn the camera off, so you're just going to see my ugly mug staring at the screen. I'll talk you through our team then. A couple of changes that you may not... Well, actually, no, probably one change you wouldn't expect. So, Omlin in goal. Back four of they become the usual back four now. Baku, Garcia, Medina and Willems. Usual midfield three, Decore, Sengali, Gibbs, White. Freezer out on the right. Sam Grandsir out on the left. That is because Luke Thomas tore his hamstring probably in game, I would have said a couple of months ago. But he was ruled out for 3 months, so his season was finished. Ruggiero broke his tailbone. fairly early on in the run of games that I played, and he was out for 5 months. So both their seasons were finished. So Grandsir has come in, and he's been playing regularly in place of Luke Thomas, who's been injured, and Fabio Silva is up front for us, the captain. Now, if we look at the Spurs team, is quite stacked. Hugo Lloris in goal, Mukiele at right back, Soyuncu and Luca Hernandez in the middle, Reguilon at left back in the middle, Wilfred Ndidi and Jonathan? Where's Jonathan come from? Jordan Henderson. Hakimi playing right wing, Son on the left, Dele Alli in the number 10 role with Harry Kane up top. It's going to be difficult. There is no doubt about that. But stranger things have happened. Let's go and win us an FA Cup. Of course, we are no stranger to playing games at Wembley. We may have reached an FA Cup final before. Might have been a League Cup final. Obviously, like I said earlier, we've had the playoffs here before. So we've been here a few times in this series. And actually, just too close to the keeper. But yeah, we are no strangers to the stadium. We will have brought plenty of fans. And we've actually started the game pretty brightly, it must be said. On the cut back there with Freezer. Decore is offering support. Sangali. Grandsir had made a good run actually. Silva. He's in behind Fabio. Tries to get a shot away quickly. Keeper's out of position. He manages to get back though. A really good early start from us here though. Applying the pressure early doors. Dele does really well to bring that down actually. The Spurs can keep a hold of the ball. And just calm and composed. Really good tackle by Decore. Gets in and on Ndidi well. I thought Gibbs White was carrying on his run. Silva did, to be fair. I don't know where to go. Out to Ridley Baku. Gibbs White. Decore. Grandsir is there. I can't remember what foot he is. I think he's right footed. Sangali. Gibbs White has made the run. And Morgan Gibbs White puts us 1-0 up in the FA Cup final. It has been all us the start of this game, and well, we capitalise on the early pressure. A lovely little ball from Sangali through the smallest of gaps. Lloris should have come, but he didn't. He stayed on his line. And Gibbs White, he scored so many goals this season, and that could be the most important. We take a lead at Wembley. Very long ball forward, but it is loose. Baku will collect well and gets it past Son. Freezer inside to Gibbs White. Freezer's gone again, and we will look for him. And first time ball. Silva's there. He's ahead of his man. And he's just glanced it past the far post. I can't believe how well we've started this game. We have not given Spurs a chance to get themselves settled. First time Spurs have really ventured into our half, to be honest. Dele plays a ball over the top for Hakimi. He'll keep this one in. Williams needs to go out to pressure. And he does so well, forcing Hakimi back. It's a good ball inside though, to be fair. Hakimi gets the ball back eventually. Garcia will go out to him. Mukiele. Henderson. It's Kane. He finds Son. And what a save from Omlin. I thought for all the world that Son would bury that, but an outstretched left hand from the Swiss goalkeeper has turned that one away. And Kane with a bullet header. This time is wide, but an unbelievable save from Omlin to keep us ahead in this cup tie. Henderson controlling the game now at Tottenham. We've not had a look in really for the last, well, God knows, probably 20-25 minutes to be honest in game. Dele. Kane's got away. Garcia needs to get over to him. And he does just enough. Baku will get this one away. Thought we were on a counter there, but the half-time whistle goes. And it is 1-0 to Barnsley at the break. Although, ever since the goal went in, Spurs have definitely been on top. Dominated possession, but we've had more shots. It's going to be an interesting second half. It's finally poised. Gibbs White has done really well to get away there. Decore find Freezer making a move forward on this right hand side. Get a swing a ball in, aim for Silva. Soyuncu though comfortably deals with it. And Spurs complete, although that is loose. Williams, Decore, Freezer, Silva. One touch out of his feet and trying to find the corner. That's well blocked. They can't get it forward. Can't get it clear though, Spurs. If we come forward again, Grandsir needs to try and find some support. Decore, Sangali, Gibbs White again. Has the angle gone too tight? It allowed Ndidi to get back and make the block, but we do have a corner. Williams, Fabio Silva. Oh, Gibbs White. Trying to get a ball in. That's not quite the ball I had in mind, to be honest. And now it allows Spurs to come away. We have really been less of a threat. I know it's probably like kind of obvious. We really have been less of a threat from corners without Mikel Helik in the team. But Medina has been playing well, so Spurs making their first change of the game. Be good if we could see it. Conrad Lima coming on for Jordan Henderson. Henderson's been one of their better players. Surprised they bought him off, unless he's just absolutely shattered. Sangali. Gibbs White. Freezer's got some space on this right hand side. We'll cut in. Silva. Baku's made the run. There's ball in hit. Oh, aiming for Gibbs White, but Soyuncu does enough to get the ball away. Another corner. Silva is there. Fabio Silva. Come on. We are going to win the FA Cup this season. I literally just said how we're less of a threat from corners. And Silva does so well to get in front of his man. Gets a glance inside the far post. It is 2-0 Barnsley. Oh, Silva does well there. Gibbs White. Spurs now just sort of, they look, confidence is shot. And Gibbs White is still going somehow. Finds Sangali. Silva's there. Turns his man. Fabio Silva. I thought that was going to nestle top bins. Silva. Is he going to be able to turn his man? Nah, she does well. Although Reece playing a dangerous game. Heading into the final 10 minutes. Spurs need something massive. Silva tries to find Grandsir. He has a shot. The man who's been out of the team all season, only in because of an injury, has well and truly sealed this game for us. We are ending the series with an FA Cup win. A little deflection actually helps it, to be fair. Get to him, takes it away from the defender. Good burst of speed. And he just absolutely arrows that one past Lloris. Nothing the Frenchman could do. 3-0 against Spurs. I did not expect this coming into this game. It's so stupid. Ever since the third goal has went in, Spurs have just been knocking the ball around the back. And just holding on to possession, not even coming forward. But we win the FA Cup. The players are absolutely beside themselves with joy, and so am I. A complete performance. We withstood the Spurs pressure at the end of the second half, the end of the first half. In the second half, we just blew them out of the water. And I'm so glad that we've won. So glad, because this series has been, it's been entertaining, it's been enjoyable, but it's also been long. It's been sporadic, but to top it off and win something so that the series hasn't been for nothing is, you know, we didn't get to where I wanted to, and that's my fault. I didn't upload enough, you know, it's just for whatever reason. But this almost feels like justification now. And now for Fabio Silva to lift the FA Cup. Yes. It should be Mikel Helik, to be fair. Or maybe I should have brought him on. But that man has been amazing for us. The man there in the picture, Fabio Silva, has been amazing for us since we brought him in. Absolutely superb. So many players in this team that I've really enjoyed using. And they've meant a lot along the way. Played a massive part. But yeah, it's just been, you know, if that doesn't deserve a like, then I don't know what will. But it's I'm sad in a way, because I would have continued this. I would have, you know, pushed on, you know, pushed on to win the league, pushed on to win the Champions League. You know, our first showing in the Europa League, and we get to the quarterfinals. You know, there's so much promise, and I'm sad. I'm going to miss some of these players for certain. You know, Gibbs White there has made such an impression this season. Decore has been a rock throughout the entire time. Ridley Baku is there. You know, so many players I've enjoyed, and for players past as well. You know, it's just been a really, really enjoyable first FIFA series. Look at that. You know, Spurs only had 2 shots. We had 8 to their 5. Gibbs White, man of the match performance. Yeah, it's I'm going to be sad, but it's been a great first series on FIFA. You know, spoilers. There will be a FIFA 22 series. Don't you worry about that. But as you can see, winners of the FA Cup are Barnsley. We'll push through, or I'll push through to sort of a point in June. Wait until all the European games are being played, and then we'll do a season roundup. So we know how the Premier League table looks then. So let's look at the other leagues around Europe as we always do. But first, we'll start. Obviously, we know we won the FA Cup. We beat Spurs 3-0. In terms of the Carabao Cup, Liverpool beat Chelsea, so a double for them this season. UEFA Super Cup, Atleti beat Chelsea. Interesting. Champions League, if we have a look at that, Barcelona won on penalties after a 2-2 draw with Juventus. Well, can't really see that happening in real life, especially after Barca's 3-0 defeat to Benfica last night. Europa League then, so who made the final of that? Wow, North London derby in the final of the Europa League. And well, if we have a look, so yeah, we got to the round of 16? No, quarterfinals. Yeah, there you can see us. So Spurs beat Frankfurt 5-1. Valencia beat PAOK. Shout out to them for getting to the quarters, 5-2. Arsenal beat us 4-2. And Lazio, wow, what a turnaround for them. 4-3 on aggregate. So then semis, Spurs won on away goals against Valencia, and Arsenal won 4-2 on aggregate against Lazio. And then a 2-1 win for Spurs. So despite FA Cup disappointment, they did manage to better their North London rivals and win the Europa League. But yeah, let's have a look at other leagues throughout Europe, shall we? So looking at the Championship then, wow, Brighton 116 points, win the league. Leeds finish in second, and one of Watford, Forest, Derby or Brentford would be going up. Reading in 12th. Ugh. Getting relegated, Pompey, Rotherham and Luton, Cardiff. Surprisingly low. Lincoln survive as well, fair play to them. In terms of League One, Sunderland win the league. They're B in the Championship. Well, they would have been. Oxford as well in there, fair play to them. QPR, Peterborough, Blackpool and Accrington in the playoffs. Getting relegated, Southend, MK Dons, Burton Albion and Wigan. And then League 2, Forest Green won the league. Wimbledon and Bradford also promoted. And then one of Scunthorpe, Swindon, Mansfield and Northampton. And then getting relegated would have been Tranmere and Harrogate. If we have a look at League 1, PSG win the league. Wow, 25 points to Monaco and Lille. Marseille, a further 3 points back in 4th. Lyon, bad season for them, finishing 6th behind Lens as well. But yeah, dominance from PSG, as you may well expect, in the Bundesliga. Dortmund beat Bayern. Not often you say that, by a point as well. Dortmund lost just 1 game this season. What an achievement. And then a few points back to Leverkusen and Leipzig, who grab Champions League, Hoffenheim and Wolfsburg in the Europa League. In terms of Serie A, Juve win the league by 13 points. Inter, Napoli and Roma in the Champions League. Atalanta and Fiorentina in the Europa League. And then if we have a look at the La Liga, Santander, Atleti win the point by a league to Real. Barca, disappointingly, 8 points back. Valencia also claimed Champions League. Sociedad and Sevilla in the Europa League. So that's how the leagues finish in this final season of the Save. And well, let's just have a quick look at the squad hub. Have a look at some of the player stats if we can. Omlin, 21 clean sheets, made 61 appearances this season. Wow. 38 in the Prem, 13 in the Europa League, and then all 10 in cup competitions. 21 clean sheets in 61 is Okay, I suppose. Only 9 clean sheets in the league all season, though, is not ideal. That's why we struggled so much this season. But, yeah, if we have a look, Jetro Williams played 60 games as well. Got 11 assists. Actually, let's do it just by... So, I imagine... Yeah, a lot of players, 50 plus appearances for us. Baku and Garcia making the most with 62. In terms of goals... Fabio Silva, 33 goals in 59 games, 18 in 34 Premier League games, 15 assists as well. The man's an absolute machine. 58 goal contributions in 59 games. That's why we love Fabio Silva, up 4 to 83 this season. Gibbs White with 21 goals. Wow, really impressive. 14 goals and 10 assists in 34, so 24 goal contributions in 34 games from attacking midfielder. I am very happy with that. Sankali got himself 15 goals, to be fair. Spread out about the competitions, mind you, but still, from a central midfielder, that is very good showing. Friese with 12. Was really happy with him when he came back in to the side after Lucas Vazquez had gone. Tyrese Campbell grabs 12 as well. 8 in the Prem in 22 games, considering that was mostly as a sub as well. Happy with that. And then Helic Thomas grabbing 8. A few smatterings of others as well. Oh, Sturgeon grabbed himself a couple of goals in the Prem. Didn't even notice. Didn't even remember that. Fair play to him. I don't remember that at all. Never mind. Anyway, he did get some games. Assists-wise, let's have a look, shall we? 25 from Silva, 18 from Gibbs White. Williams got 11. I had mixed feelings about Williams this season, but actually, you look at it, he's not done too badly for us, to be fair. 6.9 average rating as well. And then, again, smattering of others. Bel Kebler in there as well with a few assists. So, yeah, that's the stats, really. I won't have a proper roundup, but that's how we finish. You know, that's the ratings for the team as we finish. So, on paper, Silva and Sangali are best players. It's hard to argue otherwise, but, like, you know, Friese's been here from the start. Helic's been here from the start. Is there anyone else? No, I don't. I think they're the only two, and they've been. Oh, Luke Thomas, of course. They've grown with the club. They've more than held their own. But yeah, some absolutely super. Sangali's been here since our first Prem season. I think Decore has as well. So there's some players that have been here for quite a while. Kasinovic may well have been, and maybe in the season after. So yeah. Really enjoyable, and I'm sad to see it go, but I hope you have enjoyed this series, guys. I know it's a little late finishing. There will be a FIFA 22 series, don't worry, and hopefully I'll be getting that started tomorrow upon full release, so keep your eye out for that, and I hope you enjoy it. But guys, thank you for joining me on this journey. I really do appreciate it. If you have enjoyed it, pop a like on the video for me, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on FIFA 22, and I will see you in the next one.